That ain't gonna work. I switch the camera around. Well, I can. Oh, I can. Okay. All right. This is gonna work. Hey, nerdy and spicy. What's up? So, the way I was gonna do this is I was gonna record a video of the video I made. I'm doing all right. I'm blessed. Hi, Philly guy. Hey, true story. So, you boo me already. I don't even have a chance to do nothing. Demon rats. Hi, Anna. Hi, Persia. So I made this video on Shani's Fire device, but there's no way for me to get it put out because it's ridiculous. Hi, Draven. Hi, Absurdity. Hey, Rude First Lady Mercedes. Hey, Ken Dog. Yeah, I haven't been feeling well. You know, I'm going through. I look like a sexy corpse. Nah, it's just the lighting in this place ain't that great. I'm living the dream. I'm trying to, yeah. I'm all right. I'll be all right. All right. So here's what I did. I recorded a video about trolls and that I forgive all trolls because I'm understanding now that it's actually a mental disorder that you're going through. Okay? I made this video on Shani's Kindle Fire, but there was no way for me to upload it from this device. So what I wanted to do was record the video of the video and then upload it. But Shani said, why don't you just live stream it? And she's right. So I'm just going to go to this. Yeah, Nurse Ratched, unfortunately, is registered, Lexicon. She is registered. The problem is she's a fucking psychopathic cunt. So here we go. All right. That's me, as you could see. And this is Shani's Kindle Fire here. So this is what you're going to be getting. Here we go. Wow. Hey, guys. How you doing? So I'm using Shani's Fire HD tablet to do a little video here. So how's everybody doing? So I need to like further address some stuff that's going on. Specifically right now, I got to talk about this really strange, and when I say strange, it's strange. It's a sense of like you know me personally in my life or something. It's very strange. I have these people that are that come in comments and stuff, and it's like they personally. If you were to guess by their seeming level of intimacy in how they're talking about my life, you would think that they knew me in real life. They would have to care so much. So I'm going to mainly do this video that I'm doing right now to try and educate people, okay? Because there's actually a diagnosable disorder that these people are exhibiting as having. And I'm telling you, this is like, it's very good information I'm giving. And this is how I choose to deal with this stuff other than raging and being angry about it. Because honestly, like Jesus said, forgive them, they don't know, forgive them for they know not what they do. And that's really right, JR. Is the case with these people, I would say, for the most part, because they're suffering from what's called obsessive addictive disorder. Now, most people have heard of OCD, obsessive compulsive disorder. Most people have heard of that, and it's a disorder where, I have to go close my door 3 times in order to feel like I can sleep tonight. Or when I come in from going out to get groceries, when I come in the front door, I have to flick on and off my light switch 5 times. One, on off, 2 on off, 3 on off, 4 on off, 5 on. Okay, that's obsessive compulsive disorder, and a lot of other things come with that, like washing your hands 15,000 times after you've like touched the floor or something. This is something that many people know about, and it's like I would even say it's like common. A lot of people have that type of thing. Obsessive addictive disorder is now that you're going into a behavior that it's repeated, okay? And here's what it is. It's watching somebody's life from afar, okay? And because you have that level of intimacy with them, that you see them, in their job, or you have a distant look into the person's life, but it makes you feel like you should have more access in the person's life. And this is where you get addiction to things like drama stuff. And I'll say like Hollywood, okay? Drama stuff in Hollywood with the personal stars, where it's like, for example, in the current cycle of news, you have Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck are trying to get back together. Well, they've already, I guess, I don't know, I think I heard that they called it quits already, or they're close to calling it quits already, because the media has been harassing them and going to their, personal outings that they have, and filming it and messing with their personal relationship, which is insane. Okay, because that's like let's say a pest control guy taking a bunch of termites and go into your basement that's made out of wood, and he dumps the termites in your basement. That's the same thing as the paparazzi going to somebody's real life and messing with their existence. Do you see what I'm saying? Because they're making money off of that. The pest guy that dumped the termite box in your basement with your wood foundation, your beams are wood, and the termites are now going to devour your woodwork in your basement, and your house is going to collapse. Okay, that pest terminator is going to get a financial gain from the fraudulent activity of going into your basement and dumping the termites. It's the same exact thing. I think I've made my point in it. I think you get what I'm saying. And in a philosophical sense, you can call this poisoning the well. And it's crazy. But see, in this really weird, I don't know what the hell is going on, where they're trying to make it out to be that I'm like they know me, like you would guess that these people were like friends of mine from school or something. And there was even apparently somebody that wrote up an email, and they gave it to Dragnot, saying this is what Jason was like in high school, and this is insane. Like if I was Mel Gibson, I would understand this, but I'm just some guy from YouTube. It's absolutely insane. But what people have to really understand is that you almost do have to go, okay, I'm seeing this from every dimension now, and these people are actually not mentally well, and that's why they go this far, and they try and adopt you as like a son or something, and like, oh, I'm not gonna let this person abuse you, when holy shit, I mean, we're talking about this is the woman that I call my wife. It's like You, I don't know what you think you're protecting. I don't know. I don't. There's no thing to protect. There's not. I am a sovereign individual, and if I did not want to be with Shani, I wouldn't be with Shani. It's as simple as that. If I didn't want to be with her, I would get out. Okay? So let's put that just to rest forever. Okay? If I were not happy in my life, and this would go for everybody, because if you're in a situation where you do not enjoy your life to that extent, okay, and this is on a scale, of course it is. It isn't, oh, it's either this or I'm out, or it's either this and I stay. These situations are never like that, okay? When you're dealing with a relationship, it's going to be scales all day, every day. It's going to be, okay, today I feel really confident about my relationship. We haven't had a fight in a long time. The internet has been out of our life for the most part, and our relationship has improved because of it. Okay, all of these things factor into it. But I'm going to tell you that I can start saying, okay, I can forgive these people, because in their minds, I have given them a little glimpse into my life with videos. And this is the big secret, and really makes you understand kind of where they're coming from. Not that they're correct in their behavior, because they're not, and it's destructive. Okay, it's very destructive to people's lives, because it makes you not be able to get jobs, and it makes people think that you're things that you're not. It's the Nazi propaganda tactics over and over and over, repeating things. Joseph Goebbels propaganda. Okay, it's Nazi shit. This is how they demonize people. Is constantly, every day, over and over again, this person is worse than, I can't even say the names, but you know what I mean. This is the worst person you're dealing with. It's the same thing after 9/11, when the soldiers were very passionate, of course, because our country was attacked on 9/11, and the soldiers had pictures of Osama bin Laden on toilets, and they were pissing on his picture and shit. Bin Laden is whatever he is, and infamous as being a villain in history. But you're pissing on the picture of just a guy that was respected by a lot of people for whatever reason. But but this is how they do that, and it's a demonization tactic to use against people that you don't agree with. And in Shani, in our case, it's that we're Christian. We're outspoken Christians. It's as simple as that. And there's a lot of, if you don't believe me on that, then you haven't been around as long as I have. Because eventually they will come back at you with, mostly they'll come back at you and say, yeah, you're just mentally unwell yourself, which in my case is the case, but it doesn't make me not see the way things are, though. Okay, like I might be diagnosed schizoaffective and stuff, but I still have a functioning consciousness that I can use to navigate this planet and try and understand what's going on here. Yeah, you know what I mean. You can have mental illness and still be able to contribute to a regular, a philosophical debate, or and in a lot of cases that can even be a positive for philosophy and stuff, that you have a freer mind of to be able to go to places, the more spiritual aspects of life and love, because at the end of the day, especially with people with handicaps and maladies and stuff, and mental handicaps, the spirit can really open their world up in a way that nothing else can. because there's innocence there with disabled and mentally ill people. There is a level of innocence. Of course, there's evil there too, but there's definitely, when you talk to a homeless person that's been facing it for a long time, it's really a wonderful experience to be able to just listen to them speak. And they'll have a lot of different stories, and it'll make you go in the future when you're going through shit and you go, wow, yeah, I remember what that guy was telling me about how hard it can be to just get by with a couple fucking cigarettes, But the point is here is that a lot of this now, it's been hard for me to be like Jesus in my recent in my dealings with this situation recently. It's been very difficult for me to be like Jesus and just forgive, because the harassment has gone on so long, and it's literally pushed us into a situation where we got no money and everything. That's it. This harassment is what got us here, because we got kicked out of the habitat, and we were paying a very reasonable rent that we could afford easily, and we were happy as we could have ever been as a family in the habitat in Colorado, and you assholes swatted us and got us kicked out of our apartment, and that's where our financial trouble came from. The fact of the matter is I had plenty of money coming in to afford the habitat indefinitely. And by the time now, my God, I'd be a multimillionaire now, because Apple stock split 3 ways. So I'd be sitting there in the habitat, a multimillionaire, just paying, $1,500 a month, and just sitting pretty with a family and happy. But you pieces of shit had to swat us and make so much noise in the community that they thought that terrorists lived in that place, because you sacks of shit called the police the way you did on me and Shanny, and you destroyed our lives, and that's it. It is a very big deal that I can say, okay, I forgive, because there's been so much bullshit. And if I'm in my carnal mind, I'm saying, fuck that. No, this is bullshit. I was wronged. And even had to go in front of a judge for no reason because of this bullshit, the swatting. And it ruins your life. You apply to jobs. No, you have an obstruction charge. Bye. Get a job, get a job. You see my emails. Sorry, we can't hire you. You can try and contest this if you want to. I'm not going to. Why? You can't contest it. It happened. The circumstances of it all are never explained to a potential employer. Do you get what I'm saying? The context that it was there was one unlawful arrest that was taking place at the same time that I get arrested for obstruction. Yeah, I was obstructing an unlawful arrest, but I still got charged, and it's on my record. It's total fucking bullshit. Okay? Like, Shanny's charges were completely done away with, and that should have been done with mine too. It's complete bullshit. I was trying to be a good citizen and stop an unlawful arrest. And my judge knew this. He said, my judge was a really good judge, Judge Martin, and he said, but you just have to realize that in America, you can't do this type of stuff. You can't step up like that on an officer of the peace. And he said, I know that's disheartening to say, because you were standing up for what you knew was to be the truth and correct, and you were correct. This was all said in court. And he said, but we just can't have citizens standing, or not showing just the absolute respect and dignity to officers of the law. And I actually agree with that, okay? because I'm a conservative, so I'm on the side of yeah, respect police and shit. I am. So it's totally uncharacteristic for me. This guy, and when I was in prison, the guy, the guards in prison were like, "What the hell are you in here for? Like, you're this white guy, you know, you got like hippie hair or whatever, but it's like you're just this white guy. How the hell did you get in here? What did you do?" You know, it's like I totally don't fit. I was telling the guards, like, I'm Blue Lives Matter, like I like cops and everything. They're like, "What the hell are you doing in here, man? Why are you in jail?" It's funny. But it showed privilege. It does show privilege, and I did see that in jail. Like, there was very few white men in jail. It was mostly minorities, and that's just a fact. Either mixed racial, lots of mixed race, actually, lots. But whites, like maybe 5. Okay, when I got to Gen Pop, there was maybe at most like 5 white guys. So, like, you can see in the prison that there's institutional racism, and there's no doubt about that. And I'm a conservative, okay? I'm telling you, I see it. Like, how the hell, you know? I'm just going to tell you the truth on that. So, but to finally come to it, and I'll just wrap it up with this. I can start feeling a place of, okay, I can forgive these people. I can move on from this type of stuff and not feel anger over it, because that's what I'm trying my best not to feel. Is the wanting to lash out and rage and that crap. I'm trying to completely do away with that in my life, none of it, because I don't think it's godly. So I can start to forgive these people because they do have a mental problem. And it's called obsessive addictive disorder. People need to look into that. Like, OCD and that are not the same thing. Obsessive addictive disorder.
Thank you, Still Shorty.
And it literally makes you feel like you're related to the person that you're focusing on, that you're addicted to, paying attention to. And I can go, wow, okay, these people are just not well, and they've like wrapped themselves up in my life, and it's crazy. So I went on for 20 minutes, but that's it. You know, God bless you all. I really hope and pray that you're having a wonderful holiday season with all of your relatives, you know, that you had a great Thanksgiving, and I hope you have a wonderful and blessed and Merry Christmas. And let's hope 2023 is up on the upslant for people, because, man, I think it's been a pretty rough year. God bless everybody.
Hi, Lava Girl. Yeah, so that's that, guys. So I hope you enjoyed that. Peace out. God bless y'all. Pray for me and Shani. Pray for Shani. She just don't feel good. Peace out.